Good evening, friends. Today's Thursday, and I was planning to shoot this video a little earlier. Not that I had any hard plans, but not that I ever have any plans on these things. But our grandchildren were leaving, just about 1 o'clock this afternoon after lunch, and we had an appointment after they left to visit with some folks we'd never met before, or folks lady we hadn't seen for 50 years or more, 60 years, if we ever knew her before. I'm not sure we did. But anyway, we knew the family. Anyway, they pulled in just as our grandkids were leaving, so that was great. We had a wonderful visit with new friends, and this lady is a painter, pictures, I wouldn't say portraits, but pictures, painter. And she called out of the blue the other day. She found our number and called to see if we might have any photographs of the Mechanic Falls Advent Christian Church, which is now a parking lot, the place where it was. And I knew I did. I didn't know exactly where they were. I have thousands of pictures, and I had somewhere I've got some older pictures of the church, but the building didn't change much. And I found a bunch of pictures that I took back in 2008, June of 2008, while Thelma and I were the pastoral team there. And it was a beautiful sunny day, and there was not a lot of people, no people, just the building from multiple different angles. And it's like, oh, great, these are perfect for somebody who wants to paint a picture. You know, she can do it if she wants with the background. So I printed out 5 of them, a good selection of all the different angles, and she came in and she was very thrilled to have those. And it's amazing how things like that are right there. You know, I've got stuff, I can do stuff. I'm glad to be able to help other people do what they do, which seems to be what I do mostly. I'm kind of one of these background guys that just knows how to help other people get stuff done. And not that I'm a big help, but I had some pictures, big deal, but I got the pictures. So it was great. We had a great visit for a couple of hours. It was interesting to see how many connections we have in the area, and with people and different families and people that we've known. It was fun. It was fun. So they were here for a couple hours, and I expect we'll see them again. She's been sending us messages, and I told her, I said, it would be nice to see the picture when you're done with it. I'd like to get a picture of it, you know, that would be cool. Anyway, I just started my scanner up again downstairs on a 400, this is my first 400-foot film that I've scanned. It will take 4 hours to do that if nothing goes wrong. And it's Super 8, and I've noticed I did some regular 8mm, older 8mm stuff last night as kind of a practice, and I've noticed that the regular 8mm does the frame kind of creeps up or down, whatever, and you have to stop it and adjust it and start it back up again. That's not a problem, because then you can put things together again in Microsoft or Windows Live Movie Maker, which I know how to, and I can also adjust the length to playback speed, which is normal, because it scans at a little different rate than the original frame rate. Anyway, I don't need to go into all the details, but I started up a 400-foot reel. That's the biggest reels we have, 400-foot, and which is the equivalent of 8 of the little movies that go in the cameras. So anyway, that's going. It's our wedding and honeymoon video, and so that'll be fun to have that digitized. So that's going now. Thelma's down there practicing. She's working on getting accompaniments ready for her new CD that we were going to do this winter, and now that it's spring, we still haven't got it done. But that's coming. The ducks. I fed the ducks yesterday, the last 2 times, yesterday and today. The ducks have been out there, and for the first time I've gone out with food. They've been in the pond, and rather than take off and waddle off to another little, I say pond, puddle, to another puddle, they stay right in the same puddle. That's kind of cool. They trust me now. Talk to you later.